got a very important call. Usually if it's a phone number that I don't care, I'll ignore it and continue my video. But I'm trying to find a new home. So like now I am answering phone calls I don't recognize just in case it's a place calling me back to give me some information. So I'm so sorry. And then I accidentally didn't delete the video that lasted not even a minute yesterday. So I'm sure all of you were very confused. So sorry. So yeah, I'm selling my home. The first month of getting my alimony was to see if I could survive living and being a homeowner. And so it was like a huge question mark. Paul did tally tally how much all the bills would be and how much I would need to survive every month, and somehow it still wasn't enough. Totally not his fault. He really tried for me to keep the house. He actually gave me more money than the court said I needed. So that was really kind of him, but it's still not enough to comfortably live here, which is fine because when you leave a marriage or something dramatic or awful happened in your life, you tend to not want to live in your home anymore. You kind of want to move on and just let go of the past. And a good way of letting go of the past is selling your home. So other than the fact that it would be too hard to live here every single month, it's just good to move on. There's so many memories, not just as husband and wife, but also as a family of 5 that is no longer a thing anymore, sadly. So it's just good to just, move on. So I've been doing a lot of showings, which is, it's exhausting because yes, I like a clean home, but when it comes to showing your home to potential buyers, you have to make your house look freaking perfect, and that's just exhausting. Just when the kids are off at their dad's and it's just me in the house, I still have to pick up after myself. And I feel like I'm not even doing anything. Like I'm not touching anything, but yet I still have to really make sure everything's wiped down. Hi, how are you, honey? Ah, it's exhausting. I'm exhausted. That's how I'm doing. So there is a buyer actually. I had a really good offer and they're going through that. Tonight's their home inspection, so I have to leave again. So I'm constantly leaving. But even though we got a good offer and I accepted the offer, I'm still showing the house just in case the people that want my home, just in case somehow that falls through. So I'm still showing my house to other potential buyers. So I'm constantly out of this home. It's sad because it doesn't even feel like my house anymore. And the reason why is because I feel like I can't touch anything anymore because I don't want to re-clean it. I don't want to have to re-deal with it. I'm constantly asked to leave the house for people to see. So I'm starting to feel like it's not my home anymore. And I already have so much going on that I'm like, it sucks. I know you're emotionally attached, but just stop. So I have been numbing myself almost completely when it comes to not having this home anymore. I did put a lot of work into it. It's a house, so it's constantly needing improvements, but that's half the fun of being a homeowner. But it's time to move on. So I'm trying to be positive about it and just be like, you're just moving on to a happier and better life. So that's hard. So like today I had to get up early. Someone wanted to see the house. I was at the gym. I haven't worked out in 2 weeks, so I really needed to get back at it. And like I was asked to have another showing at 3:30, and then at 5 o'clock is the inspection for the people that put the good offer in. So that's like 3 different times where I can't be in the house, and it's really hard because today is icky outside. So I had to like ask my sister if I can hang out with her today because the weather's not good enough to just go on a like an adventurous walk or whatever, and I'm too broke to go do anything fun for myself money wise. So I'm just gonna go and hang out with my sisters in a little bit. The kids have been at their dad's for I think how many days already? They went to their dad's Sunday and today's Tuesday, and then I won't see them until Thursday. So this is the longest that they've been with their dad without me, and I don't like it. They drive me nuts. And that's always like, mom, mom, mom. But it's like, what? And that drove me crazy. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to be alone. But now that I'm alone, I'm like, I miss my kids. I want them back. But it's weird and creepy and eerie just being me and Ruby. Ruby has been so spoiled because she's like my only child in this house. I have a cat too, and his name's Arnold. But you know, cats, they're very independent, where else dogs are like human children. They want attention and they're like, mom, mom, mom. But cats are always like, I love you, mom, bye. Love you, mom, bye. But Ruby, she's like, she needs to be with me all the time, just like a human child. So she gets very, very extra spoiled because when the kids are gone, because I'm missing my kids. But it's really weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's really bad. I've been letting Jack sleep with me every single night that he's home with me. I just sleep better knowing he's in the bed with me, because when you're married for 10 years and you share a bed for 10 years and then all of a sudden there's no one to share the bed with you, it's sad. So I've been letting my 3-year-old sleep with me, which annoys me because I can't stress how hard it was to wean him from my bed to sleep in his own bed. And then right when his father moves out, I'm all about letting him sleep with me because of my own selfish needs. There are a couple of times where I'm like, you need to sleep in your bed. And he's like, no. I'm like, okay. I did so much to get that kid out of my bed. And now he's like back in my bed like every night. It's frustrating. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't see anyone. I'm not dating. I don't have men come over, nothing. So I just let my little boy sleep with me. I just let him. It's just like, you can sleep with mommy. I have no life. But yeah, but like the only thing I've been really concentrating honestly is selling this house. And it's nerve-wracking because the offer is great and I could be walking away with a good amount of money, but you never know. I know I need to take time for myself. I'm to the gym today, which is good because I work out a lot. And since I didn't go for 2 weeks, my mood was getting really bad, like dark and sad and grumpy and miserable. So I'm glad I went back today. So hopefully my mood picks up a little bit. What else? I was saying something and then I got distracted about the gym. But yeah, I know. I'm just nervous about. Hey. I'm just nervous about the VA. They're going through the VA, and that's how we bought the house. And we like put offer in this house, and like the sellers like accepted it. But then when the VA did the inspection, they said, oh, the house is actually worth a lot less than your offer, and the VA would not let us get the house unless we like did the offer they said that it's worth. And thankfully the homeowners agreed to it. So for us buying it, that's awesome that we didn't have to pay as much as we thought we would. So I'm selling this house to a client that's also going through VA. So I'm nervous they're going to do the same thing, and their house inspections tonight. So I'm worried they're going to get back to me in a couple days and be like, actually, we don't really want to give you as much as we said we would give you. It's really worth this much, because then I'm going to probably have to say no, because I'm a single mom, right? I have to survive. So I can't just be like, oh, okay, whatever. I can't do that. Like being a single mom, not having a job, not having a career, I really need to be picky about who buys this house. So that's why I'm still showing it. So that's the only reason why I'm nervous, is because VA has, for us, when we bought it, they made it so it was a lot lower, which is good because we bought it. But now that I'm selling it, I'm hoping the VA doesn't do that to me. So I don't know. Anything can happen. I just know that everything that I've gone through, that being 31 and everything else is great. But I'm numbing my emotions because anything can happen. So I was like, the first thing I thought about after I accepted their offer, I was like, yes, I don't have to show this house anymore. Thank God. Can I trade my kitties for the house? No. I already inside. His name's Arnold, and I'm taking him and Ruby with me to my new apartment. But I can't take the outboy cats because they're outside cats, and I'm pretty sure in an apartment complex isn't gonna let me bring 4 animals with me. So, emotionally, that's been the hardest thing about moving. I'm super home anymore because I love this home. I put a lot of the shelter. I've asked for a while now, people I know, my neighbors, my friends, if they wanted to adopt the boys because they're completely outdoor. All you have to do is feed them and love them, and that's it. Nothing else. And everybody has said no, so I have no choice. I have to take them to the the shelter. I'm really sad. But the good news about my shelter here where I live is it's a no kill shelter, so they won't be put down. So I'm really happy about that. But I've had them since they're babies. They're as old as Kira, my 6-year-old. So that is the only thing I think I'm really emotionally having a hard time about is selling this house. What else was I gonna say? How are you guys doing? I miss you guys. I miss you YouTube videos. I'm hoping that where I'm moving in a completely different city, which is that's a big bummer too, because since I've been married, I didn't really get to meet new people or make friends. Like I just stayed home and did like nothing. I was just like a mom and a wife. That's all I really was. But where I live now, the town I live in now, since Dante started going to school, so he's gonna be in 3rd grade. So since he started kindergarten, and I before kindergarten, he started soccer, and ever since Dante started soccer when he was 5, I've met people. I've met friends. And I'm a soccer coach, so I started even meeting more people that way by being a soccer coach. So I actually, out of the 10 years of my marriage, 7 of those years, sadly, 7 years of my marriage, I didn't make any new friends. I didn't meet new people, didn't hang out with new people. The only people I would continue to hang out with were my friends from before my marriage. And I would always have to go to my hometown to see them. So I never really was friends with anybody where I would live the 7 years of my marriage. Sad that for 7 years I do that, and then I did that. I have to, in general, just the community part of it. My cat, new soccer coaching. I'm really anxious to hurry up and move so I can get my kids registered in their new school for football and soccer for the kids. Preschool. So, like again, I'm a soccer coach, and I get to meet people that way, and I like that. It's not like I'm going to the bar and I'm making friends with people at the bar. Like, and I've been wanting to go to school over 10 years ago, but I have some silly excuse not to start. And he was the bread maker, and and I am thankful for that. But now that we're not or whatever, I need to go to school so I can get a really like a career one day. So again, I'll talk my dramatic, the drama of our new relationship is gone. I think it was really good for me to be angry and vent about it and be upset, to get it out of my system, to be like, okay, I can move on now. So, everything I'm really stressed out about actually has nothing to do with Paul. It's all about like being the best mom I could be, providing what I can provide for my children, and making sure that I am doing everything that I can for my kids and myself. So that's like the only real stress that I have. And I'll feel a lot better when I no longer have to have strangers come in my home. That's frustrating to have people that you don't know in your home around your stuff. I feel bad for my cat. He's probably like, who are these people that are coming in my home? Because I take my dog with me. She comes with me every time people walk in the house and look at it. But my cat, Arnold, he stays home. He's probably like tripped out every time people come in my home. Okay, I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday and um and a good summer. I feel like it hasn't really been summer. The weather has not been very summery at all. So hopefully it will be next week because I might go camping with my sister. All right, bye guys. How do I end this? See you later.